So Laura, tell me a little bit about, the Special Transportation Fund. It's the acronym is STF,
Right.
and there's the expense side as well as the revenue side. So tell me a little bit about what you've learned.
So, plus, we get a lot of questions about this in our forums. There's a lot of confusion about the Special Transportation Fund. And not to give a history lesson, but,
Yeah.
it was created in 1984, and it was after the Mianus River Bridge collapse,
Yeah.
which was a tragedy. But Governor O'Neill came up with a 10-year infrastructure plan, and with that was an agreement of 7 years to increase the gas tax over a period. And all that money was going into what was now the Special Transportation Fund. And because there was a plan and dedicated revenue, there was really good returns on those bonds. So that was the beginning.
And was those funds being used to repair our roads, our bridges, and our railways?
Absolutely. So the solid 10-year plan to address the same issues that we're talking about now, getting up to good repair, and also, expanding and what we currently have. But what happened was the general fund started to go into deficit. So as a result, because there was money in the Special Transportation Fund, things kept getting moved out. So
What kind of things would those be?
So all of the expenses for the Department of Transportation, and that includes the subsidies that we provide to bus and to rail. So that's included in that chunk. After that moved over, same situation, deficit, got to move stuff. So the pension and benefit expenses for all of our DOT workers moved over.
Yeah.
And that started at about 19 million, and it's like at about 200 million now. So that was followed by the DMV expenses moving over. Our Highway State Patrol moved over. Deep Water Patrol moved over. The state's been really good about basically moving every expense related to transportation, but not every source of revenue.
So it's sort of crowding out the revenues that we have in that fund that was meant to repair our roads and our bridges, but now these expenses have now crowded out those revenues.
Absolutely. And, right, we just heard about we don't raid the Special Transportation Fund, but we divert money.
Divert?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
All right, so Henry, you've got a piggy bank, and I'm going to give you $15 a week to put in your piggy bank, but I only give you 10, I keep 5 back. So that's sort of a diversion.
Okay.
We're kind of doing that with the Special Transportation
And the balance was kept in the general fund.
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we haven't been fair in that regard.